Hey, what's going on, Appliance Boot Camp? I'm coming to you real quick. This is a video that I'm making. I have today. I've been working, helping renovate the seafood restaurant around the corner for Mr. Glenn, doing some stuff on the truck, and I've had several different alumni. I had some several different people. Every day I have people come through asking me business questions and stuff, and asking business advice. Believe it or not, sometimes I wonder if I'm giving them the advice is really good. Especially after today, I was kind of laughing, talking to some of the alumni about the craziest stuff that I've done. And I was telling them last year I made a $48,000 mistake. How a car cost me $48,000, and it was the stupidest thing I ever done in my life. And I was laughing about it with them today, and everybody told me I should share it with the rest of the family. One to show that I get caught up and I make bad decisions and I get burned, and to keep other people from doing it too. Well, last year, going into it last year, I always wanted the C8 Corvette, and I wanted something to actually get out and I guess I was going through a midlife crisis. I wanted something I could get out and do some of these road races on and stuff, and still do, and still do. It still haven't left me the urge. But the I had a certain amount of money that I was wanted to put into vehicles for that, and a certain amount of money I wanted to put into renovating some properties and stuff I had. So what happens? I decided I'm getting the channel car resto modded, so I had money going there. So I had money also for vehicles that I wanted to put in. I wanted to get the C. I was trying to find a way to get the C8 Corvette, but instead of the Corvette, I saw property was coming cheap here, and and Selma. So I saw some property coming up, and I knew about what the property was going to go for. I had an idea of what it was going to go for, and my thing was I was going to have about I was going to get about maybe 60, $70,000 to to buy the property and to get the renovations going and stuff on it. So I had about 60, 70,000 to play with, and I was like, if I get the truck resto modded, I'm not gonna have as much to go get a new Corvette or something. So I started looking around, and I found the Jaguar XFR, and I liked it. I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately I messed it up, but still, now today it hurts even more because I look that car. I paid $17,608.82 for it. So I saw that car. I knew what I thought the bid was going to go for that for that for the building. I didn't know quite, but I said okay. The building I thought was going to go for maybe 50, 60,000. And I said I was gonna save about 10, 15,000 to uh to actually uh get the roof get the roof repaired. So that was my thinking. But we won the bid. We won the bid, and the bid that we wanted at 35,000. So now I know, oh man, I'm below what what I thought it was, and 35,000. And like I said, I had about 60, 70 to play with. I said, if I paid 35,000, I'd be half of the money gone, and I wouldn't have enough to get the roof done on it. If I say if I pay 30,000 and then get the roof done, that'll be all the money. I don't have no money to get me anything to play with. So I decided, okay. I told my investment group, I said, hey, I won this bid for this for this house, this building. Let's split it. I said, y'all pay 17.5, I pay 17.5, and I keep this side, you keep that side, and I end up getting the building, and I can go get me something to play with. So they jumped on it and they took the deal. Well, here it is a year later. I don't have the car because I've blown the car up. I threw away $17,608.82, not including the mods I done to it and all the other stuff. Was enough to put a roof on on the building. But here it is. We set today. We're just putting spending about $6,000 on putting the roof on there. You see that we have an offer, and we haven't even listed it with a realtor yet. This is just people walking by. We have a cash offer of 67,000 on there. So in less than a year, that one building, that our investment group spent $18,515.50. That's the portion they paid, and we can walk away right now today with $48,000 profit without doing anything to it. And I don't have anything. I have some memories of some road races and stuff, but that's about it. And we're laughing about it. And I was telling them, man, I kick myself every day for it that I've done that. And my wife remind me of it all the time. She laugh at it and say, "Yeah, he bought that car instead of buying the building, and now he don't have the car nor the building." And it makes me upset and mad every time I look at it. The offer is coming in. I knew that I pissed away that deal, and it reminds me not to do that anymore. And I wanted to come show you all not to do that. Uh, those uh, those things, having nice toys and stuff like that is fun, but not in the process of when you're still building your empire. I'm still building my empire, and that would have been a great asset for me to have right now. It's been a great asset for me to have right now. I still have ownership in it, but I don't have 100% ownership in it. If I had 100% ownership in it, there's a lot more I could do with it to get an even bigger profit. But because I only got 1/10 ownership in it, it makes me mad that instead of me getting 48,000 out of that, all I'm going to get is about maybe 4,000 out of that deal. And I just want to come show you all that this is what happens. And a lot of times, because we want instant gratification, we want something to make us feel good right then and there, and don't want to wait for delayed gratification. That's what happens. It happens so much, especially in the African American community. We want those things. We want it, and we want to have them right now. We don't want to wait for them down the road, and we go out there and you make bad decisions. Um, that was a bad decision I made. Never in my life would I do that again. Never in my life would I do anything like this again, because every time I look at those figures, it makes me mad that I let that I split that deal for nothing. And especially when I knew, regardless of at the time, people told him, just like my when I bought these two buildings down here, I was told it was a bad deal. I had told when I bought those two buildings that it was a bad deal, but I knew it, because I had such wise counsel, and the wise counsel told me not to buy the car. They told me not to buy the car. One of my friends who does a lot with high performance cars and exotic cars. He said, if you want a 600 horsepower car or 700 horsepower car, you buy one. Don't buy one and try to get it there, because it's just too many problems. For one, they're already they're already maxing out a lot of the power when you got them. And if you start adding more stuff, you put a lot more strain on that engine. And also, those cars are cars that's made to drive to the to the coffee and cars event, park them, and not be stuck in traffic and stuff. Then driving back home, put them in the garage, and and keep it washed up. That's it. It's not something that you're going to be able to get in and drive um, like you would a regular family car or something like that. So eventually I will go back and get me another fun car, but it'll be after I'm finished building my wealth. And when I go get it, then it'll be like my truck that we're doing for the channel truck. That's not something I might drive it once every 2 or 3 months or something. It's not going to be something that I'm going to be getting in trying to do no road trips. It's just something I get in every once in a while through a parade or to get out and just have some fun with it. It's not nothing I'm going to be looking to do anything with, but just to have fun and give me something to work on, you know. So going forward, I don't want you all to make those mistakes that I just made and that I made in the past. I learned from them, and like they say, I wasn't being wise at that time. A smart man learn from other people. Smart man learn from his mistakes. A wise man learn from other people's mistakes. I wasn't being wise. Everybody told me don't do it. I didn't learn from their mistakes. So I'm gonna be smart and learn from mine, not do it again. But once again, this is just some fun that we were talking about today, and we was laughing and joking about it. And the good thing about it, even though I done that, it wasn't something that hurt my family, anything. It hurt my feelings now because I want this daggone money that the building is bringing out. But it's not something that hurt my family. And like I say, my wife and I, we can laugh and joke about it right now. And it's not something that's detrimental to my family. But it is a learning thing. And a lot of the alumni that we were talking about it today, they're laughing about it. Not I told two sets of alumni about it, and they've been laughing, and they said I need to share it, so I just want to share it to you. But that's how I messed up and lost. Where I lost over $40,000. I done lost about 60,000 if I count lost opportunity with the building and the money I put into the cars and stuff. I lost about 70. That's about 70,000. So that was enough for my new car. I lost about 70,000 with that because if I would have taken the money that I lost, not only did I lose the money I put in the car and with the mods because I blew the engine in it, I also lost the 48 on top of that. If I would have just kept the building and saved my 17, I've been walking out. I would still have my 17,000 plus the. Well, I wouldn't have. I would have paid the 17 into the building, but I would have had 48,000 to the good. Now I lost the 48 and I lost the 17. So I'm bad. Once again, thank y'all for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.